Loneliness is one of the greatest mysteries of modern life. In a world where everything seems connected, millions of people still feel unseen and misunderstood. Imagine living in a crowded city, with busy streets full of people, yet carrying a deep emptiness inside. This contrast shows that loneliness is not about the absence of people, but the absence of real connection. Sometimes we are surrounded by people, yet no one truly listens to our thoughts or feelings. That's when we realize that having many friends or social media followers doesn't equal real companionship. You could have thousands of followers and still cry alone in silence at night. The truth is, the quality of relationships matters more than their quantity. Loneliness begins the moment we stop feeling understood. Loneliness has a deeper impact on our body and mind than most of us realize. Scientists warn that its effects can be as harmful as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. This means our body reacts to loneliness much like it does to chronic stress. The immune system weakens, the heart suffers more, and even life expectancy decreases. So loneliness is not just a passing feeling, it is a serious threat to our health. With all these dangers, why is loneliness increasing every day? One reason is that instead of real connection, we turn to the digital world. We scroll for hours, watch other people's photos, and feel like we are part of their lives. But the truth is, most of these images are staged, leading us into endless comparison. The result? A sense of inadequacy, the fear of being left behind, and deeper loneliness than before. To be fair, loneliness is not always our enemy. Sometimes we choose to be alone, because solitude can give us space to think, to rest, and to understand ourselves better. In silence, our minds become clearer, and our path forward becomes easier to see.
The real difference is this.
Did we choose this solitude, or are we trapped in it unwillingly? Chosen loneliness can empower us, but forced loneliness drains and harms us. Since the beginning of time, humans have needed to be heard. When no one listens to us, we unconsciously feel worthless. Even a simple conversation, if truly heartfelt, can soften the weight of loneliness. We've all felt it. When someone genuinely listens, the world suddenly feels lighter. This is what we lack in the digital age, real listening, not just shallow messages. Interestingly, young people experience loneliness more than any other group. We often assume loneliness is a problem for the elderly, but studies show teens and young adults between 15 and 30 complain the most. The reason is that they live in a time of constant change and social comparison. Social media makes it worse, as they are endlessly exposed to polished and perfect versions of other people's lives. Loneliness often creates a vicious cycle. When we feel unwanted, we make less effort to reach out to others. That withdrawal pulls us further into isolation, making us even lonelier. Over time, our self-esteem drops and we start believing, "I'm not good enough for connection." This cycle can last for years, unless we consciously decide to break it. The way to break this cycle is by finding meaning. When life revolves only around ourselves, loneliness feels heavier. But if we strive for something greater, helping others, learning new skills, or creating art, our mind shifts away from loneliness. Meaning gives us a deep sense of belonging, even if our circle is small. Someone who knows why they wake up each morning is less trapped by emptiness and isolation. In the end, we must accept that loneliness is part of the human experience. All of us feel it at some point, and it doesn't mean weakness or failure. What matters is learning how to manage it, how to use it for personal growth, and how to build real, deeper connections. No one is meant to stay lonely forever. Maybe this very video is a small step to remind us that we are not alone. Thousands of people right now feel exactly the same.